The morning ghost. It's 7 a.m. You haven't even brushed your teeth yet, but you've already seen 30 memes, 3 political arguments, and a dozen people living a life more perfect than yours. Your thumb moves with a mind of its own. Scroll, swipe, double tap. Does this feel familiar? You didn't choose to spend 45 minutes in bed scrolling. You were lured. You are currently caught in what psychologists call the dopamine trap. Today, we aren't just going to talk about using your phone less. We are going to deconstruct the neurobiology of your addiction and build a bulletproof routine to reclaim your brain.
The science of the hook. Why you can't just stop. Before we fix the habit, you need to understand the enemy. Dopamine is not the molecule of pleasure, it is the molecule of anticipation. Every notification, every like, every infinite scroll is a variable reward. This is the same mechanism used in slot machines. Because you don't know when the next hit of dopamine is coming, your brain stays locked in a state of hypervigilance. Over time, your dopamine baseline drops. Things that used to bring you joy, reading a book, walking in nature, a deep conversation, now feel boring because they don't provide the massive artificial spike that TikTok or Instagram does. You aren't lazy, you are overstimulated.
The immediate intervention, the digital surgery. Before we start the new routine, we need to perform surgery on your digital environment. You cannot win a war against thousands of engineers designed to keep you hooked if you rely on willpower alone. The grayscale filter. Go into your accessibility settings and turn your phone to black and white. Color is a primary trigger for dopamine. When the red notification bubble isn't red anymore, it loses its power over your brain. The nuclear deletion. Delete the apps you are most addicted to, not move them to a folder. Delete them. If you need them for work, use the desktop version. The bedroom sanctuary. Buy a $10 analog alarm clock. Your phone is no longer the 24-hour recovery routine. To reset your dopamine receptors, you need a structured daily framework. This is the rewired routine. Phase 1, the sacred morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. The rule, no screens for the first 120 minutes of the day. 7 a.m., wake up with your analog alarm. 7:10 a.m., hydrate and sunlight. Drink 500 milliliters of water and get outside. Direct sunlight into your eyes, even if it's cloudy, triggers a natural cortisol release that tells your brain the day has started. This regulates your circadian rhythm. 7:30 a.m., non-digital input. Read 10 pages of a physical book or journal. You are training your brain to focus on slow information. 8 a.m., movement. 20 minutes of stretching, walking, or a workout. This produces endorphins, a cleaner energy source than the dirty energy of a dopamine spike. Phase 2, deep work and the friction strategy, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The phone jail. Place your phone in a drawer in a different room while you work or study. Batching notifications. Check your messages only 3 times a day, 12 p.m., 4 p.m., and 8 p.m. The 5-minute rule. If you feel the itch to check social media, tell yourself, I can check it, but I have to wait 5 minutes. Usually the craving passes. Phase 3, the afternoon slump, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. This is when most people fail. You're tired and you want to numb out on reels. Instead, NSDR, non-sleep deep rest. Do a 10-minute guided meditation or yoga nidra. It restores your brain's ability to focus without the need for a screen. Phase 4, the evening wind down, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. 8 p.m., the final check. Send your last texts,
Set your alarm and put the phone in its docking station in the kitchen. 9 p.m. Low dopamine activities, puzzles, drawing, cooking a meal, or a warm shower. 10 p.m. Sleep. Without the blue light suppression of melatonin, you will experience deeper, more restorative REM sleep.
The 7-day reset schedule. If you want to fast-track your recovery, follow this 7-day progression. It's like a physical therapy program for your prefrontal cortex. Day, focus, action step. Day 1, awareness. Track your screen time. Don't change anything, just look at the numbers. Day 2, friction. Delete your top 2 time waster apps. Access them only via browser. Day 3, environment. Turn phone to grayscale. Disable all non-human notifications. Day 4, the morning gap. Achieve 2 hours of no phone time after waking. Day 5, boredom training. Sit for 15 minutes in total silence. No music, no phone, just your thoughts. Day 6, real connection. Replace 1 hour of scrolling with a 1-hour physical meetup or long phone call. Day 7, digital Sabbath. 24 hours with no social media. Keep the phone off or in a drawer.
Dealing with boredom withdrawal. Here is the hard truth. You are going to feel bored, and that is exactly the point. Boredom is the space where creativity is born. It is the signal that your brain is searching for something to do. When you fill that space with a scroll, you kill the potential for a new idea or a new hobby. When the anxiety of missing out hits, remember the JOMO, joy of missing out. You aren't missing out on life. You are finally participating in your life instead of watching others live theirs. Long-term maintenance, the lifestyle shift. Escaping the dopamine trap isn't a one-time event, it's a lifestyle change. To stay free, you need to replace cheap dopamine with high-quality leisure. Cheap dopamine, scrolling, porn, gambling, junk food, infinite browsing. High-quality leisure, learning an instrument, gardening, sports, woodworking, reading philosophy. One requires you to be a consumer, the other requires you to be a creator. Your brain was designed to solve problems and interact with the physical world. When you align your habits with your biology, the addiction starts to fade naturally.
Take your life back. The apps on your phone were designed by some of the smartest minds in the world to keep you looking at a glass rectangle. It's not a fair fight, but now you have the blueprint. You'll find that when you stop looking down, you start looking up. You'll notice the way the light hits the trees. You'll find you have 2 extra hours in your day you thought were gone forever. You'll find yourself again. Start with day 1. Turn on grayscale mode right now. Put the phone down and go take a walk. The world is waiting for you.